Welcome to the channel. If you're here right now, it's not by accident. You clicked because something deep inside you knows you're meant for more. You can feel it. You've always known that you weren't born to be average. You were born to rise above the ordinary. You were born to create something powerful with your life. But somewhere along the way, the world tried to convince you otherwise. They told you to settle, to play it safe, to do what everyone else does. But deep down, that voice inside you kept whispering, "You're not like the rest. You were meant for something greater." Average is easy. Average is comfortable. Average is doing just enough to get by. But greatness demands more. Greatness requires you to stand alone when everyone else gives up. Greatness asks you to believe when there's no proof, to keep going when there's no applause, to fight even when you're exhausted. The truth is, most people will never understand that kind of hunger. Most people will never feel that fire in their chest that refuses to die out. But you do. You feel it every day. You feel it when you look in the mirror and know you could be doing more. You feel it when you go to sleep at night, wondering if you're really living up to your potential. You feel it because you know you weren't born to be average. You weren't born just to wake up, go to work, pay bills, and die. That's not living, that's existing. And you were made for more than existence. You were made to conquer. You were made to build, to inspire, to overcome. Every scar, every failure, every moment of pain you've endured, they were all shaping you for something far greater than you can imagine. Because greatness is not given. It's earned through the fire of struggle. So let me ask you, what's stopping you? What's keeping you from unleashing your full potential? Is it fear? Is it doubt? Is it the opinions of others? None of those things have power unless you give it to them. The world doesn't decide who you become. You do. The only thing standing between who you are and who you could be is the story you keep telling yourself. You keep saying, "I'm not ready." You keep saying, "I'll do it later." You keep saying, "What if I fail?" But what if you succeed? What if your story inspires millions? What if your journey changes lives? What if everything you ever wanted is waiting on the other side of your fear? You see, average people wait for opportunities, but extraordinary people create them. Average people give excuses. Extraordinary people give results. Average people complain. Extraordinary people act. You have to decide which one you want to be, because life will not hand you success on a silver platter. You have to grind for it. You have to fight for it. You have to bleed for it. And when you feel like you've got nothing left, that's when you dig even deeper, because that's where greatness is born. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. Every legend you admire failed more times than you can imagine. They were rejected, ignored, ridiculed, but they kept going. They refused to be average. They refused to quit. You think people like Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, Elon Musk, or Steve Jobs had it easy? No, they were doubted, laughed at, and told to give up. But they didn't listen. They knew something the world didn't, that true greatness comes from within. The average person lets life happen to them. But those who refuse to be average make life happen for them. They take control. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They create it. They don't wait for permission. They give it to themselves. They don't care if people doubt them, because they believe in themselves even when nobody else does. That's what separates the average from the exceptional. Every day you wake up is another chance to rewrite your story. You can decide today that you're done settling. You can decide today that you'll stop making excuses. You can decide today that you'll go all in. Don't wait for motivation. Build discipline. Motivation fades, but discipline lasts. Motivation might get you started, but discipline will keep you going when the world turns its back on you. When you wake up tomorrow, look in the mirror and remind yourself, "I wasn't born to be average." Say it until you believe it. Because the moment you believe it, everything changes. You start walking differently. You start thinking differently. You start attracting opportunities that match your mindset. That's the power of identity. When you decide who you are, your world rearranges to match that decision. You can't keep saying you want success while living in comfort. You can't keep saying you want greatness while hanging out with people who don't dream like you. You can't keep saying you want change while doing the same things every day. If you want to be uncommon, you must be willing to do what the common won't. That means sacrificing comfort, ignoring doubt, and embracing pain, because pain is the birthplace of power. Every struggle you endure builds the strength you'll need for your destiny. There will be days when you'll question everything, your path, your purpose, your worth. But remember this, the moment you want to quit is usually the moment right before the breakthrough. You might not see results yet, but that doesn't mean your effort is wasted. Every step, every late night, every tear, every setback, they're all adding up. They're all preparing you for your moment. Stay in the fight. Don't give up now. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to stand out. You weren't born to follow. You were born to lead. You weren't born to fit into their system. You were born to build your own. Stop apologizing for wanting more. Stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. Stop settling for less than you deserve. You are not average, and it's time you start acting like it. Success doesn't come to the most talented. It comes to the most relentless. You don't have to be the best. You just have to refuse to quit. Consistency beats talent every single time. The person who shows up every day, even when they don't feel like it, will always outperform the person who only works when it's convenient. Be that person. Be the one who refuses to quit. When they doubt you, work harder. When they laugh at you, stay focused. When they leave you, use that loneliness as fuel. When you fail, learn. When you fall, rise. Because no matter how many times life knocks you down, as long as you get back up, you're winning. Champions are not those who never fall. They're the ones who never stay down. This world will try to label you. It will try to put you in a box. It will try to make you believe you're just another number, another face, another nobody. But you're not. You are a force. You are potential waiting to explode. You are the story that's still being written. And no matter what your past looks like, your future is still yours to shape. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for someone to save you. You are the hero of your story. You are the one you've been waiting for. Take control. Take responsibility. Take the first step, and then take another. Because greatness isn't found in giant leaps. It's built in small, consistent steps taken every single day with unwavering faith in yourself. You have one life, one shot, one opportunity to leave your mark on this world. Don't waste it living someone else's dream. Don't waste it chasing approval. Don't waste it playing small because you're afraid to fail. Failure is temporary, but regret lasts forever. When you're lying on your deathbed, you won't remember the times you failed. You'll remember the times you never tried. So decide right now that you will no longer live a life of what if. Decide that from this day forward, you'll give everything you've got, even when it hurts, even when no one believes in you, even when the odds are against you. Because that's what warriors do. That's what legends do. That's what you were born to do. You weren't born to be average. You were born to be unstoppable. You were born to be fearless. You were born to rise. So stand tall, breathe deep, and take that step toward the life you know you deserve. This is your time. This is your moment. The world may not see your potential yet, but one day they will. And when they do, they'll realize that you were never meant to fit in. You were always meant to stand out. So if you can hear my voice right now, let this be your reminder. Your story isn't over. Your best chapter hasn't even been written yet. You still have time to become the person you were meant to be. You still have time to chase that dream, to build that life, to make that impact. All it takes is one decision, the decision to never settle again. If you feel that fire inside, don't ignore it. Feed it, protect it, let it grow until it consumes every doubt, every fear, every limitation that ever tried to hold you back. Because you were not born to be average. You were born to be great. You were born to change the world. So rise, work, believe, and never forget. Your destiny is waiting for you. Now, if this message lit something inside you, if it reminded you of who you truly are, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to the channel for more powerful motivation, and let's build a world full of people who refuse to be average. Because together we rise above the ordinary. Together we chase greatness. This is your reminder. You weren't born to be average. You were born to be extraordinary. Keep going. Keep believing. Your time is coming.